Alright, welcome back. Here we go. We're going to start with a NuStep trainer. This is our newest model in the facility. It's very similar to the old model, except this is a T6 trainer, and it has a few extra bells and whistles on it. It's important before you start any exercise program to warm up. So the first few machines I'm going to show you, the NuStep, our upper body ergometer, recumbent bike. If you use the octane trainer or the treadmill, those are all used for warming up, getting the joints moving, getting the oxygen flowing. The goal is to get your heart rate up to about at least 80-90 beats per minute so that you have enough blood flow to your body before you engage in some of our other newer machines for strength conditioning. So the T6, pretty simple. The handlebars are pretty much the same. You would adjust them accordingly. And when you adjust these, most folks will probably be at number 10 or 11 on these. So it's just a matter of opening up this clamshell here, adjusting to the number that's on the thing, and then locking it down. Just make sure that each side is even. Then you can sit down in the machine. There's one other adjustment in this. These handles on this actually rotate in and out. So if you pull the little clamshell up here, you can rotate in and out. And they have 0 to minus, +2 or -2. And there's a little hole in there and you can line that up. I'm just going to put it at 0 for today for myself and do the other side as well. Lock those down. The next thing is to adjust my seat. I recommend putting your feet in first. This machine did come with some extra tabs on here to hold your feet in place. And you can kind of ratchet these down, kind of like an old pair of ski boots, and lock it down. Okay, or you can lock them in. There's also another one behind your heel. Some people have a tendency their heel may pop up, or if your soleus or gastrocnemius is really tight, the heel may pop up. So this helps keep you in place. Once you're on the machine, you can grab the front bar here in the middle, and you can move it up and down. On the screen, it'll light up and tell you what your seat position is. And I'm going to start with 9. So when I push my leg all the way forward, I should have about a 5-degree flexion. Okay, you can even go a little bit past that as long as you feel comfortable with that. And you don't have a knee replacement or hip replacement. So then we're going to go along. I'm actually going to bring this in for a minute to number 8. There we go. So my arms look good. When you reach forward, it should again be a little flexion in the elbow, and then your elbow would come back to about your rib cage. You shouldn't feel like you're overstretching, and you shouldn't feel like you're really pushing all the way back where you're hitting these. These are available, these armrests. Most people will use these when they're just using their legs. Kind of comfortable. Now the handlebars, if I was using my legs, I would push them all the way in so that they're not in the way. So if you just want to use your legs and you have certain cervical issues and or thoracic issues, and your doctor or therapist says do not use that machine, then of course do not use your arms on this machine. Okay? So that's locked in. We got a nice water bottle holder here. You can put your water bottle there to stay hydrated. Key with pushing the NuStep is to drive those heels down. If we want to strengthen our quadriceps, we need to push the heels straight down. Make sure your knees aren't popping up to the side, and they're lined up and staying neutral with your body in the movement patterns. And then you just got to go along. This has a nice lumbar support in it. Make sure your back is against that, and you kind of sit back. You can go forward on it, of course. This handlebar in the front is also available for getting on and off the machine. And there's also a place to put it if you have a cell phone or a smartphone. You can set it right up here. Okay? So we're going to go along on this. The screen, a little bit different. I'm going to move the camera over this way. So let's give me a second. You can take a look at the screen. So here's our screen. Going along here. There's a home button. So when we get to the home, this will actually show up. You can always hit reset on the screen as well. A lot of fun stuff on here. We have something called Trail Runner. Trail Runner will load up different beaches and stuff to go along. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Let me go back for a second. Hit that again. Trail Runner will load up, and you can hit, like, let's say I want to do Singapore Bay Jog. I can hit that, and once I start moving, it's going to come up on the screen, and I'll be in Singapore, going along, a little ocean and riverfront here, checking out some of their cool architecture. All right, the level here, it's a touch screen for everything. We can go up, add more resistance, time, calories, total steps. Heart rate, you actually need a strap on to get your heart rate on this one, just because the way they're designed. Okay, so that's one thing. Other thing is the pace partner on the screen. Pace partner, we can set a target of steps per minute, and this is a slider. So let's say I want to go to 80 steps per minute. I just confirm that. And then as I'm going along here, I have to keep up with my little guy. If I'm yellow, it means I'm going too fast. And if I'm green, I'm about in line with my pace right there, and it'll keep you on that. If I fall behind, again, I'll light up yellow. So I'm too efficient right there. You go, I fell behind. Anyway, so that's another option for you. Then if we go back again, there's other NuStep programs here, and you can put in steps per minute, or you can put in watts, or you can do some hills. Okay? And you would hit that, and it'll give you some hills. And you can load up some different intervals. Ask Kendra or one of the other staff if you need some help on this one. With this technology, there's also a Wi-Fi, a Bluetooth version where you can download the NuStep app into a smartphone, and that'll actually go and track your history for you every time you jump on the machine. You just lock it in, and we can help you with that. But these machines, you can close them out at the end, or you can just hit done with workout, or just get off the machine, and it'll turn itself off. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of things with getting in and out of the machine and some other little advantages of this one. A couple other things with all the new equipment. It's all, everywhere there's an adjustment or something you have to move or potentially adjust, it's yellow. So it's very simple, other than your touch screens. So this is the seat adjuster, back and forth. You also have the one that's behind, and you can flip that around, jump on up there, and just lock right in. And when you're done, you can just reach behind you and exit out of the machine. Okay? This also has a lock feature, so if you hit this will actually lock the whole machine. So make sure that's pushed in before you start working, or the machine will not move. There's a magnet in here, and this actually helps you, or will help assist you if you need it, to get up and off the machine and transfer whatever you have to do. Once you push that in, the machine will unlock. Okay, so that's the NuStep. That's pretty much the only thing that's kind of different with it. And very simple to use, great for the lower body, great for the upper body, building strength, build muscular endurance. Come give it a try.